Good evening, everyone, and welcome into playoff basketball here on the Nova Network. Lucas Berry, John Smith here with you. And John, the beginning of the sectional tournament, this is Region 3, Section 1. And, well, this is when things start to really matter. We talk about it all season long. Our good friend, Coach Greg Chris, said he had 20 exhibition games. That's over now.
Yeah, it's over. We looked at records earlier, and, Bluefield second at 6-15, and Summers County second at 15-6. That doesn't matter. It's 0-0. At this point, so sectional playoffs, anything can happen.
Well, let's talk about these two teams because generally you play one in your section twice, and these two teams have played twice. Summers County won both of them. They won 34-24 here, and then 42-34 down there in Bluefield. But as we said, there's a national anthem going on. So let's pause for that and honor our country. We'll get back to you about this game. As we were saying, these two teams have played each other already, but the thing I took from the scores, of course, I didn't watch either of those games, but what I took from that is defense wins the day. It should be a good defensive battle.
Yeah, I mean, both games were super close. Like you said, both games were within single digits other than, it was a 42-34 and a 34-24. That's a 10-point game, but anything could have happened, foul trouble, whatever, made that game a little further away than what it was. It's great to see that these both teams are playing. Unfortunately, in this section, it's one of the best sections in the state. So two of the best teams around, are going to play each other Friday night, and one's going to go in the loser's bracket and play in the other section against either Chapmanville, Mingo, whoever that may be. And it's just a crazy thing that you have to experience playing in a great regional section that we have.
Now, I'm not saying that you can't go into Chapmanville, you can't go into Mingo and win, but I'd like to stay in my own section.
Yeah, absolutely, and I'd like to be home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
Well, whoever wins this game is going to New Richmond anyway.
Absolutely.
We know that.
Absolutely.
So good luck going down there.
Absolutely. It's a tough place to play, but it's also a great, high school atmosphere. Winners going to New Richmond, losers, you write your destiny on whoever you play next week.
We will get a chance to see how these two teams do. Of course, we've been here for Summers County a lot. They're under first-year head coach Rick Blevins. And for Bluefield, they're under the guidance of Ernie Gilliard, who's in his 18th year as the head coach.
Yeah, Coach Gillard's he's coached everywhere, Princeton, Bluefield. He's coached boys, girls. It seems like he's just a man that loves the sport and continues to serve, Mercer County.
We'll set things up here for you. Bluefield in the maroon and white with the numbers in white. Summers County in the white jersey with the black numbers. Starting lineup here for Bluefield. Number 4, Ayanna Patton. Number 10, Desiree Jackson. Number 11, Kara Brown. Number 20, Ava Spangler. Number 30, Ariana Dowell. And for Summers, it's the usual lineup. And we're underway. As Patton has it for Bluefield. Beavers starting out here. Summers County with some pressure here. Over to Kara Brown. 3 balls in the corner. It's off the mark. Dow brings the rebound back down. She'll put it up again, no good. And Summers County will bring it out once again. Pushing up the floor now. Couldn't quite get it. And that'll be Ava Spangler with the ball now. For Bluefield, handle off to Kara Brown. Dow. Over to Patton. Patton with the ball now. Being guarded there by Jalen Boone, and we have a whistle, and it's going the other way. There's that Summers County defense showing up again.
Yeah, absolutely. It's tough. That's what they pride themselves on.
Abby Persinger got it over to Cheyenne, but now it's back to Persinger right in front of us. Abby Persinger got it out. Shots up. It's good from Grace Harvey. And Summers draws first blood. Just over a minute to go, rather.
Full court trap press defense.
As Harvey goes up once again. She makes it as she doubles the lead. 4-zip. And Summers again applying pressure. And again they steal it. Persinger put the shot up. She couldn't get it to go. Neither could Jalen Boone. And Bluefield will come back up the floor here with Kara Brown. Kara Brown working the ball up in front of the Summers County bench, right in front of Coach Blevins. Nice screen set for Brown. Tried to go to the bucket and she's back in there for the rebound. They'll fight for it, and it looks like Harvey came down with it. And Bluefield will retain possession here as Patton had it and got it back over to Ariana Dow. Dow to the bucket. Shots off the front iron. And Smith brings the rebound down for Summers County. It'll be Abby Persinger with the ball now. Shots up. It's good. 6-0 here early goings. 5:49 to play in the first quarter. Bluefield breaking the press as Dow tried to go ahead and it was just a little too hot. And that'll be Summers County ball. Good pressure. Good job to break the pressure, though, from Bluefield. Just passed a little bit errant.
Yeah, absolutely. And, pressure is something that, Bluefield's going to see whether they win or lose the game, because if they have to play Wyoming East down in New Richmond,
it ain't going to get any easier.
It's not going to get any easier.
Avery Lilly has it. Got it into Grace Harvey. Shot comes up. It's no good. And Dow will bring it back down. She'll hand it out to Kara Brown. Brown crossing the half-court line. Brown got it out to Patton and a whistle. And they caught me as I was looking down at my sheet, John. Didn't quite see what that was.
It was a walk. It was a walk.
Walk. All right. So with 5:07 to go here in the opening quarter, it is 6-0 home team out in front. And they will inbound right in front of the student section. And they will get it in to Abby Persinger. Persinger with the basketball now. See what she wants to do. She wants to put a floater up. She missed. And they fight for it. Bluefield brings it down. And they'll race out ahead as they try to go to Dow, but it will go off her hands. Summers ball once again.
And Bluefield's have opportunities to score. It's just they're making mistakes, throwing the ball away and, not getting a good look. But, Bluefield settles down. This is going to turn into a good matchup.
I was going to say, is that the pressure of not necessarily Summers County getting pressure every single time, but because they've pressured, they kind of sped Bluefield up a little bit.
Absolutely. I mean, it's win or go home.
Yeah.
It's simple.
Shot comes up from Lilly. It's off the mark. They'll fight for the rebound as Grace Harvey was there. And she got it out to Lilly once again. And that's a shot from Persinger she just missed. And Brown will bring the rebound down for Bluefield. And she tries to go coast to coast. And we got a whistle, and it'll stay on this end. Beavers to inbound. Trying to get it inside, and again, it'll stay on this end. They do get it in. Kara Brown out to Ariana Dow. Dow. Try to go for the shot. And then they're going to say it was blocked it again. It will stay on this end of the floor. So Bluefield having an extended possession, but nothing to show for it as of yet. Dow. Got it out. It was Lakin Harvey who had it. Now Dow gets it back. Ariana Dow slowing things down here for Bluefield, trying to get something going offensively. That won't happen there. And Summers picks their pocket and off the races to go. Avery Lilly to the hoop. And it went off the bottom of the backboard. And looks like we're going to have a stay on this end as Bluefield was on the line when they had it. Jalen Broom will inbound for Summers. The team is already up 6-0 here with 3:44 to go in the first quarter. It's an errant initially as Grace Harvey puts it up. She's a little bit short, but Abby Persinger brings the rebound back down. Persinger. Cheyenne Smith. Tough pressure being applied to Avery Lilly, but she handled it well. Got it over to Grace Harvey. Harvey back over to Persinger. Persinger puts it up off the mark.
And if you're wondering why Summers kind of struggling to score a little bit there, Bluefield's setting in a 3-2 zone. And they're telling you, we'll let you take the shot from outside. But in order for you to drive in, you're getting pressure as soon as you come in. They're collapsing. So 3-2 is getting applied. Now that you're seeing a 2-3 getting applied, trying to keep Summers County from driving to the basket so much.
Persinger says, all right, if you're going to do that, I'm going to do it. And she missed the shot, but it was pretty good look.
Absolutely.
And Bluefield will bring it up the floor here now. It's Kara Brown. Brown crossing the half-court line. Now she'll set things in motion. See what she wants to do. Got it out to Dow. Dow. And they're going to wave it off. They're going to say she walks with it.
If it wasn't going to be a walk, it was going to be a charge, because either way, she lowered that shoulder and gave Avery Lilly every bit of body she had at the moment.
So the shot went in, but it won't count. So Bluefield remains scoreless as of yet. 2:40 to go here in the first quarter. Cheyenne Smith over to Abby Persinger. Persinger assessing the situation. Persinger tried to dish it off. Nice pass inside to Cheyenne Smith, who finishes to make it 8-0. Hadn't had a bucket in a while. Here's Ariana Dow. Nice movement there, being trapped right in front of Coach Blevins. And they'll get it out to Kara Brown. Kara Brown has it for Bluefield. She sets the offense in motion. Went up. Tough shot. Can't get it to go. They'll fight for the rebound. And it looks like we will have a change of possession here as Summers wins the duel down at the baseline.
And that's a junior with a freshman there. You got Avery Lilly, a junior, plays basketball all year round. With a freshman, that this is her first sectional time. Avery's playing in a state championship, so Avery knows what she needs to do at that point to, be successful.
You can't teach experience.
No, you cannot.
If you could, we'd have a lot different results.
Absolutely.
Here's Avery Lilly with the ball now for Summers. She'll back it out. Puts a tough shot up, and it nearly goes in, but Bluefield will bring the rebound back down. It went under the arm of Cheyenne Smith. If she brought her arm down at the right time, she probably could have taken it. But she'll have it now, and they're going to say that's on the line. Bluefield will get an extra possession out of this.
And, you can say what you want. There's a lot of body there, but these refs are letting them play.
Yeah.
I mean, there's been a lot of body on multiple plays that could have been called fouls. So they're letting them play. It's sectional basketball. They're not, making a situation happen just because they're reffing. They're letting the girls play.
Shot is up and in for Bluefield. That's number 10, Desiree Jackson, who gets the Beavers on the board here under a minute to go in the first quarter. As Grace Harvey has it now for Summers County. Got it off to Avery Lilly. 3 ball is in the air. It's off the mark. And Jackson brought the rebound back down. Tried to go right back to Kara Brown. and that will be Bluefield basketball, rather. John, that was from where I sit, that wasn't the pass she really should have made.
No, it wasn't, but, the pressure makes you do things that you don't want to do.
Exactly.
So, Summers County's setting back now. It looks like they're going to play some man defense, so maybe Bluefield will be able to take advantage of that.
We're about to find out here. 35 seconds to go in the quarter. Kara Brown has it for the Beavers. Handing it off. Jackson trying to go inside. Nice kick outside. 3 ball is in the air. It's no good. And Summers will bring it down. That looked like Abby Persinger back there. No, it was Jalen Brune. I beg your pardon. Ahead to Harvey. Shots up. She gets the roll. And it's in. 10-2. Kara Brown going end to end. And the Beavers will put a shot up. It's off the mark. And that looks to be how the first quarter will end. And indeed it is. So after 8 minutes of play, we have a 10-2 lead for the host, Summers County. Home crowd likes it. We'll be back for the second quarter after this on the New River Network.
Retro Reset Wrestling is coming to you every Thursday at 9 p.m. on the New River Network. See hard-hitting wrestling action from today's rising stars in independent wrestling. If you are a wrestling fan of any generation, let us introduce you to the hottest wrestling promotion in West Virginia. You can also join a live show at the Crossroads Mall. Retro Reset Wrestling is coming to you every Thursday at 9 p.m. on the New River Network.
Welcome back here as we await the beginning of the second quarter. We'd like to take this time to thank our sponsor for tonight's game, J.L. Massey Insurance and New School Scholars. And we've said it every game you and I have done, John, support local business. That's the reason why we're here.
Yeah, Gabe does a good job with supporting with J.L. Massey, and Derek and Cindy Pugh does a really good job with getting into the schools around the area and helping students out. So we appreciate both of them, being our sponsors tonight, and we look forward to working with them more in the future.
Absolutely. So let's take a moment to assess where we are after 8 minutes. Bluefield has been smothered defensively, but to be fair, they've had their chances. They just haven't been able to get them to fall. If they start falling, it's a whole new game.
You're 100% right. This could be a 10-8 ball game, 10-6 ball game, but they couldn't get baskets to fall. I think if they settle down, run their offense, get some continuity going, they will do fine. Again, they've only been beat by Summers County by 10 points and 8 points, so it's not like it's been blownouts.
We expect a defensive battle in this one, and so far we're getting is Ariana Dow has it for the Beavers. She's got to do something with it. She got it off to Kara Brown. That's probably a good decision. Brown's been working the offense for the Beavers all night. Kara Brown kicked it out. 3 balls coming. It's off the mark. They will fight for it, and they'll say it's on the line, and they'll go back to Summers County. But again, it could have been 10-5.
There you go. It's just blowing opportunities. Every possession is key at a place like Summers County.
Abby Persinger holds the basketball. She'll get it off to Cheyenne Smith, who got it over to Grace Harvey. Harvey looking around, trying to find a teammate. Finds Avery Lilly. Back into Cheyenne Smith. Harvey from the foul line. In and out and back in.
Harvey has 10 points already in this game.
They got 10 of her team's 12. And Bluefield again being smothered defensively, but Ariana Dow breaks it. Got it over to Kara Brown. Brown to the bucket. It's off the mark. And that was a tough miss as Grace Harvey is way out in front. And she'll go up and she'll make it 12 of 14 for the Bobcats.
That looked like a quarterback wide receiver duo right there.
And it did, didn't it? And it'll cause a timeout on the floor as Bluefield wants to talk about it, and we will take you with them with 6:44 to go in the second quarter. Summers County has raced out to a 12-point lead. You're watching girls sectional high school basketball on the New River Network. Stay tuned, everyone.
Retro Reset Wrestling is coming to you every Thursday at 9 p.m. on the New River Network. See hard-hitting wrestling action from today's rising stars in independent wrestling. If you are a wrestling fan of any generation, let us introduce you to the hottest wrestling promotion in West Virginia. You can also join a live show at the Crossroads Mall. Retro Reset Wrestling is coming to you every Thursday at 9 p.m. on the New River Network.
Welcome back. As Bluefield is about to emerge from their huddle, they have done that just now. We are with 6:44 to go in our opening half of play. Summers has raced out to a 14-2 lead. 12 of those points have been scored by Grace Harvey. She's on fire so far.
She's talented. She's going to go play college ball somewhere next year. It's undecided where she's going to go, but man, she'll be a blessing for any college team.
I think you and I have our preference on where we want to see her go. All over your hoodie.
Yeah, it wouldn't be bad if she showed up at Concord.
No. Here is Kara Brown. She'll put the shot up. It's off the mark, and we got a whistle on the floor. Couldn't quite see what that was, but either way, it'll be Summers' ball. As they get it in now to Persinger over to number 1, Braylon Farish into the game for the Bobcats. Here's Grace Harvey, got the hot hand now. Abby Persinger. Persinger being tightly guarded, got it out to Avery Lilly. Lilly back over to Farish. Farish, tough shot, couldn't get it to go. It'll be Beaver basketball. So Braylon Farish gets into the game, wanted to make a good first impression, and tough shot, and she nearly got it.
And that's okay. I mean, things like that happen in ball games like this.
Yeah.
So, she'll settle down.
Patton over to Ariana Dow. Dow, and they're going to call a foul here.
Coach Blevins thought she was out of control with that play, but referee said no, it's a foul, and we move on.
Beavers to inbound, and they will get it in. It's Kara Brown. She puts the shot up. She gets it to go, and it's 14-4. Lily over to Ferris. Had to save it, and she can't. So Bluefield will get another possession out of this. Ayanna Patton for Bluefield. She'll cross the halfway line, set things up. Patton put a mid-range shot up. It's off the backboard. And Harvey brought it back down. And they tried to run again out to the side, and Abby Persinger was there, but that could have been another turnover there for Summers. As Jalen Pruden puts up a 3, it's in and out. Kara Brown brings the rebound down. It's Dow racing out ahead for the Beavers. Ariana Dow, shot comes up. It's no good, and a foul is called.
The jiggers are still there for Bluefield. You can see the way they drive to the basket. You can see the way that they're playing. Everything's super fast because they're afraid they don't have time because of Summers County's pressure. So Coach Giller has to get his group, settle down. He's trying to. You can hear him slapping a little bit. He's trying to tell them, slow down, settle down. Let's play this ball game.
When you hear footsteps, that's a very powerful thing.
Absolutely.
Boone over to Grace Harvey. Harvey tried to go up, and she draws the foul. This will be our first foul shots tonight, if I'm not mistaken, John.
Yeah.
And 4:51 to go in the first half. Grace Harvey will step to the line. She's got 12 of her team's 14 points tonight. The first shot is in and out. It's no good. In the game here for Bluefield is number 3. Let me see if I can get this number right. Quinasia Pageant. And if I got the name wrong, I apologize. Kara Brown brings the rebound down for the Beavers, and she'll push up the floor. Brown to the bucket. Oh my goodness, that was a tough miss. And they fight for it. And guess who? Grace Harvey comes back down with it. She can do everything. They'll push it up ahead. Here's Persinger. Shots up, it's good. 16-4. And it was a 4-point swing. Patton. Ayanna Patton for Bluefield. Got it out to Pageant. Now back to Patton. Coach Blevins said, I want this done. It looks like he got what he wanted as Persinger had it, and they took it away, and it'll stay on this end as it goes off of Beaver last.
You know, we were speaking about Grace Harvey and her playing college ball. So far, what I found, she has 3 offers already from multiple schools. You know, West Virginia Wesleyan, Southwest Community College, and then Cedarville University. So these people that are in the MEC better get calm.
Yeah. Can't just let Wesleyan take her.
That's right.
And that'll be Bluefield ball. I mean, heck, this is in Concord's backyard.
That's right. I mean, she could drive right up the mountain. She'll be in Concord in 20 minutes. So, yeah. I don't know if Kenny Osborne can get somebody over there to.
Well, ain't his pro game anymore.
I know. Maybe he could call somebody and get a contact down here, or maybe he'll call from West Virginia Tech.
Maybe he will, yeah.
Since he's helping
Coach Brown and him, yeah.
Coach Brown.
Ariana Dow. Patton. Dow. And Summers County again. Looks like it's Bruin racing out in front. And Harvey picks it up. She'll put the mid-range out there. Shoots a rare miss for her. But Avery Lilly got it back into her, and Brown steps in front of that. She's got Dow racing out in front. Didn't see her. She'll take it herself. We'll see if that works out for her. She'll back it out and start things out here again. Kara Brown. 3 minutes even on the winding second quarter clock. We've got a whistle on the floor here.
Timeout, Bluefield, full timeout.
Timeout, Bluefield with a full timeout. We'll take it with them. 2:55 to go here in the first half. You are watching girls sectional basketball on the New River Network. Stay tuned, everyone.
Retro Reset Wrestling is coming to you every Thursday at 9 p.m. on the New River Network. See hard-hitting wrestling action from today's rising stars in independent wrestling. If you are a wrestling fan of any generation, let us introduce you to the hottest wrestling promotion in West Virginia. You can also join a live show at the Crossroads Mall. Retro Reset Wrestling is coming to you every Thursday at 9 p.m. on the New River Network.
And we welcome you back with 2:55 to go here in the first half. It is 16-4, the home Summers County Bobcats over the Bluefield Beavers, who are here up from Mercer County. Lucas Berry, John Smith, Darren McGuffin, and what is Jared's last name?
Ewing.
Ewing. I will get that one day, I swear by it.
Yeah.
But we are here with you live and on location at Summers County High School. And John, it has been a very interesting game so far. We keep saying it, but it's true. Bluefield's had their shots. They just can't get them to fall, but they've been in the game.
Yeah, it's almost like they're playing, to Summers County's advantage instead of playing their kind of tempo game where they can maybe slow down a little bit and get the shots to fall. Hopefully in the second half there's some adjustments made by Coach Gillard and his group, and this will become more of a ball game than what it is at the moment.
Avery Lilly has it for Summers County. We'll see if Bluefield can keep it close up until then. Here's Ariana Dow. She'll drive the lane herself. She puts a shot up. It's off the mark. Brown puts the rebound back up. It's no good. And Grace Harvey brings it back down. She's been on fire for Summers County Lay. She's got 12 of her team's 16 points, and Avery Lilly is going to be fouled there as she hit the deck. And they'll get it back in here once again. It's Grace Harvey. Get it over to Avery Lillard. Lily back over to Harvey. Harvey, wide open lane, and she will draw. No, they're going to say that ball was just playing out of bounds.
What came off of, it looked like it came off at the end on Grace Harvey's foot is what referee Pat Standard was saying right there.
Well, 2:13 to go. Bluefield's got a chance to cut it down to a 10-point game. That's been about the average margin of victory between these two teams. I think if you average it down, it would be 9 points. It would be 18 points overall. It's twice 2 games. But either way, it's been about a 10-point game when these two teams have gotten together, which is saying pretty good considering Bluefield 6-15 and Summers is blowing people out of the water this season.
Yeah, 15-6 is a good record to have going into sectional play.
Exactly. And we talk about it. I just said Bluefield 6-15. Who cares?
Yeah,
you win this one.
Yeah, it don't matter. It don't matter. Yeah, Summers County unfortunately had a loss last week that they thought that they shouldn't have lost with. The loss to Pocahontas County. Actually wrote in the article an upset, and maybe this is just their way of saying, look, we screwed up last week, but we're not going to mess up this week.
Maybe. As Lakin Harvey's first foul shot is off the mark. And that's an interesting thing because you never want to lose a game. But for a team that knows, you know you're good.
Yeah.
You can't avoid that. I've always kind of felt like in a situation where a loss doesn't necessarily hurt you, losing to a non-sectional, non-regional game, sometimes that can be kind of the wake-up call you need before the playoffs start. Like, hey,
right.
You cannot take a game off.
Absolutely. They always say don't schedule your sectional opponents the last week of the season because they're going to see you again here soon, and they're going to, be able to maybe take advantage of that. So, Summers County went to Pocahontas County last week, not a sectional opponent, but Pocahontas County said, okay, we'll play you, and we're going. They won.
Yeah.
Down here, actually, they play at Summers County and won. That's hard to do.
It really is. We've talked about how much this place is a fortress. As Ariana Dow will go to the foul line, trying to make it a 10-point game. Her first free throw is up. It is good. It is 16-6. She can cut single digits right here. And If you're thinking this is a low-scoring game, this has been about what it's been for these two teams so far. The two teams that played so far was a 34-24 and 42-34.
Yeah, not a lot of scoring.
As her second free throw is up, it's good. It's a 9-point game. Minute 21 to go in the first half. Here's Cheyenne Smith over to Grace Harvey. Harvey back over to Avery Lillard. Got it over to Cheyenne Smith. She'll put a floater in the air, and it's good. Kara Brown now for the Beavers. Pushing up the floor, got it over to Lakin Harvey. Harvey in the corner. She's got to get it out. She does to Brown. It's the outside of pick, and we've got a whistle on the floor here. It'll be going by way of Summers County. Grace Harvey under a minute to go in the first half. Harvey with it now. She'll get it over to Cheyenne Smith. Back to Harvey at the top of the circle. Here's Persinger. Being tightly guarded there. Got it over in a foul right in front of Summers County's fan base. And she hit the deck and she nearly slid into the bleachers. Looks like everyone's okay though.
Which is a blessing.
And she'll go to the foul line, trying to add to her team's total in this one with 39.5 seconds to go in the first half. First free throw is up. It's good. 19-7. Second free throw is up. It again is good. 20-7. Ariana Dow with it for Bluefield. Trying to push back at the floor, trying to go over to Harvey, and that's just a little bit out in front.
We was talking about this section, this region.
Right.
If you look at the West Virginia Schools Athletic Coaching Association polls, 4 teams out of this region's in the top 10. Wyoming East, Chapmanville, Summers County, and Mingo Central. So some of those teams are going to be sitting at home here come 2 weeks.
We both saw Chapmanville and Mingo in person.
Yeah.
You and I got right up and close to Mingo at the Greenbrier.
Yeah, and they're tough. They have, little sugar, Addie Smith, man, she'll put the ball in the air from wherever, and she can shoot. And so if you're in that section, you're competing tonight as well. So you're trying to get out, and you win, you advance to the sectional championship, where you're going to play. Most like it should be Chapmanville. Okay, so loser will play the winner of Friday night's game against Wyoming East, and whoever wins this game. So a lot of basketball and a lot of competitive basketball, but unfortunately some basketball is going to end for some really good teams.
That's the unfortunate thing about it here is we've got 5.5 seconds to go in the first half. And Bluefield has a chance to get on the board here to end the half and get some momentum here as Kara Brown has it. Jill will take the shot. It's blocked. And Summers cannot advance it any higher. And that is how the first half ends. 20-7 at halftime. We shall return with the second half after this on the New River Network.
Retro Reset Wrestling is coming to you every Thursday at 9 p.m. on the New River Network. See hard-hitting wrestling action from today's rising stars in independent wrestling. If you are a wrestling fan of any generation, let us introduce you to the hottest wrestling promotion in West Virginia. You can also join a live show at the Crossroads Mall. Retro Reset Wrestling is coming to you every Thursday at 9 p.m. on the New River Network.
Welcome back. We are at halftime here in Summers County. Lucas Berry, John Smith here with you at halftime of the Summers County Bluefield Girls Section Region 3 Section 1 semifinals. And John, you were over here doing your best impression review of mine. I think I saw smoke coming out of yours from trying to figure all this stuff out. Let's see what you came up with, all these scenarios, my friend.
Well, it's pretty simple. Win or go home for this game. Then the winner of this game will play in New Richmond against Wyoming East, and we was looking at the other region, which is Region 3, Section 2, and that region will be the Mingo Central Lady Miners are playing Liberty Raleigh at the moment. Whoever wins that game will go to Chapmanville, and from that point, here comes our scenarios. The winners of those games stay home and host their side of the region. The losers of that game, either one of those games, have to flip regions or flip sections to go to their regional opponent. So hypothetically speaking, if the game continues the way it is here at this moment, Summers County will go to New Richmond. Winner of that game stays home. Loser will either go Chapmanville or Mingo or Liberty Raleigh. Whoever wins in that section. So there's a lot of traveling that's going to be happening somewhere here soon from somebody. We know, guaranteed, whoever wins the Mingo Central Liberty game is going to Chapmanville Friday, and whoever wins this game is going to New Richmond on Friday. And from there, is Wyoming East and Chapmanville going to keep their home field advantage, or will there be somewhere else like Summers County, Bluefield, Mingo, or Liberty hosting a regional game?
And it's going to be a great night for basketball in Wyoming County. You got the boys West Side Wyoming East game.
That'll be Friday. Yeah.
And then you got the winner of this game going to New Richmond.
Yeah, that's actually Thursday.
Thursday.
So,
that's going to be a heck of a game. It's going to be a heck of a weekend.
So
Wyoming
Thursday
County basketball
will be the sectional championship for the girls. Friday will be the first game of the sectionals where Wyoming East is playing their inter-county rival, West Side. And if you've never been to a Wyoming East West Side game, that game is,
I was at a neutral site game when it was electric. I can't even begin to imagine what's like down there.
And Lucas, you know what the good news is about that game?
What's the good news?
We're going to have that game live on the New River Network.
That's the best news of all.
All right. So if you're looking for some boys basketball action on Friday, Lucas and I will have the Wyoming East and West Side game.
Look no further than I can't imagine I can't think of anything I'd want to watch on Friday besides that.
That's one of those games that you always want to go to. It's a rivalry that's going to last for years.
That's a good old-fashioned I hate you and you hate me.
Yeah, almost like Hatfield and McCoy's action there.
Yeah, a little bit. You're not quite in the Tug River just yet. We're back here along the banks of the New River, just about set to get going here as we are underway here as Kara Brown will have it for Bluefield. They'll be attacking right in front of us in the second half as it's Ariana Dow driving in and drawing a foul right off the bat. And the Beavers will inbound. Dow will get it in to Kara Brown. Brown backing it out, looking to see if she can do it herself. And she'll back all the way out past the volleyball line. And she'll dish it inside, but guess who was there? Avery Lilly was there to pick it off and start the breakout for Summers. A rather slow break at that, but it could be an effective one as she'll get it out to Cheyenne Smith. Smith over to the hot hand of the evening so far, Grace Harvey. Back over to Avery Lilly. Lilly back into Harvey. Harvey back over to Lilly at the top. Harvey setting a screen as Lilly lost it temporarily, then got it back out to Grace Harvey. Harvey over to the corner. Looked like that was Jalen Boone for three. She missed. And it'll come back down on the rebound there for Bluefield was number 20, Ava Spangler. I'm going to get everyone their due credit as they so very much deserve. Here's Kara Brown, got it into Spangler. Spangler tried to go to the rim, and it'll stay on this end as Bluefield will retain possession. And here's Kara Brown now. She puts the shot up, can't quite get it to go. And it'll stay on this end, as I personally thought that went off of number 10, Desiree Jackson there, but apparently she was just a tick too short. And it'll stay on this end with the Beavers. And they'll get it into Kara Brown. Kara Brown handing it off to Ariana Dow. Dow puts up a long 2. It's off the mark. Harvey brings the rebound down. And Summers is on the board here yet again. It's 22-7. And that's going to be out of bounds, as Kara Brown was running right along the edge of the edge of the floor, and she just couldn't walk the tightrope.
You know, you said, you know, Ava Spangler's name a few times. Her sister actually was a pretty decent ball player for Bluefield too, who's now playing at Bluefield State. So, you know, she's probably got the pressure put on her to be a pretty good athlete. And as a freshman starting for Bluefield, that's pretty awesome.
That is. That's a program that if you start as a freshman, that's a pretty big deal.
Yep.
Now, speaking of pressure, Summers County has applied pressure, not so much in the second half, but we saw it a lot in the first half. And it seems like, again, Bluefield has never been able to really settle down.
No, they haven't. It's maybe they have the fear of going home mentality.
Yeah.
You know? I mean, they're playing a tough spot, down 22-7 with 5:55 to go in the third quarter. Maybe the jiggers are still there. You know, maybe they don't want the season to end, but you have to settle down and try to make some shots.
First free throw shot is up as Grace Harvey continues her hot night. It's 23-7. And that's the thing. I mean, if Bluefield loses, that's going to be we've all been in season-ending locker rooms. That's not going to be it's not an enjoyable experience.
It's not pretty, no.
As Lakin Harvey had it for Bluefield, she got it back over to Kara Brown. Brown. Directing traffic. Shots up, no good. I was looking at Bluefield's roster just now. They got 5 seniors on the team.
Yeah.
So it's a team that's got some room to grow, but it's also not what I would consider to be a young team.
No, I mean, you know, for a 5-16 record, you would think that would be flipped to a 16-5 record with that much experience. However, that's not the case for Bluefield this year.
Here's Abby Persinger. Got it out to Avery Lilly. Lilly to the bucket, trying to draw a foul, and she had a case, but it will not be called. And Bluefield will start back up here with Kara Brown. Spangler. Ava Spangler being tightly guarded, now it's out to Ariana Dow. Dow got it back over to Brown. Brown. Dow thought about it for a second, then chose to back out. Here's Kara Brown now for Bluefield.
And it looks like Summers County is playing a matchup zone.
Tough shot. Got it to fall. 24-9.
Where people will think it's man, but it's actually a zone what they're doing there. They're collapsing in the middle and not letting Bluefield have any type of inside presence.
Speaking of inside presence in the middle, Grace Harvey just got inside and put it up. 26-9. And that's one thing Bluefield cannot afford to do right now is start trading shots.
You know, Grace Harvey has double the points that Bluefield has on the board. She has 18 points already tonight.
She can win the game on her own. And we'll stay on this end. As Avery Lilly will inbound, we've got a sub coming in here for Bluefield. I don't have a 32 on my roster, so I'm going to have to apologize for that. Tough shot there from Summers, number 32. That looked like Abby Persinger.
Sure was.
Here's Kara Brown now for the Beavers. Ariana Dow. Dow to the bucket. in and out, just couldn't get it to fall. That's been the story for Bluefield so far in this one. It's Grace Harvey. She put her body into it.
Yeah, she was either going to get a foul call or she was going to produce a foul. Either way, neither was called.
No.
But Summers County will keep possession of the ball.
Lily got it in. Harvey once again up and in. 30-9. Here come the Beavers. Over to Lake and Harvey. Inside, they'll go out to Spangler. Spangler puts a 3 in the air. It's off the mark. And Harvey brought it down. Just asserted her dominance there as she pushed up the floor. And it's going to be blocked, and it'll be Bluefield ball. .238 to go here, third quarter. As the Beavers push the ball up the floor. Jalen Boone stealing it. Jalen Boone to the bucket. Jalen Boone drew the foul. So she'll go to the line, trying to extend her team's lead with 2:26 to go in the third quarter. First shot is up. It's good. She got the roll. 31-9. Second free throw is up. It is good. 32-9. This Bluefield will inbound. Kara Brown has it for the Beavers. She'll cross the halfway line. Tough shot. Almost got it.
And those are the shots you don't want to take at this point in the game. You know, you're down as big as they are. You have to have quality shots.
Avery Lilly took it herself, drew the foul. That's the thing. We saw in the beginning of the second half, Bluefield was really working the ball around. They were possessing it a lot. And I'm sure there were some people at home going, well, just take the shot. You're down. No, find the good shot.
Yeah, you have to take a great shot in a game like this. This is a sectional game. Now you're down big with 2:06 to go in the third quarter. You're questioning, what shot is a good shot now?
First shot is up, and it's good. Well, I'm no expert, but I would say a shot you can get up is good because they've been smothered defensively.
Absolutely. At this point, you're going to take what's open and pray that you can get it to fall for you.
Kara Brown. Free ball is up. It's no good. And they'll fight for it once again. Looked like it was Brown yet again, and it was. She'll go to the line. Foul was on number 32, Abby Persinger. First free throw is up from Kara Brown, and it's off the mark. Remains a 34-9 game. And the second foul shot is again off the mark as Grace Harvey will have it for Summers County. She got it over to Abby Persinger. Persinger. Over to Jalen Boone. Boone over to Avery Lilly. Lilly back over to Persinger. Persinger back to Boone. Summers in no real hurry. Boone over to Persinger. Persinger being tightly guarded.
You're seeing a motion offense just trying to control that clock.
Lilly. And it was a good pass to a cutting Jalen Boone, but she just couldn't keep it in. And Bluefield will have it with 1:19 to go on a rolling third quarter clock. Ariana Dow. Kara Brown. Trying to go to the outside. And the pressure will get to them. No, it won't. And yes, it will. Over and back. That was close, but just enough.
Yeah, just enough to make something, unfortunately, a bad play for Bluefield.
As Avery Lilly will inbound with 54.7 seconds to go in the third quarter. That's a good shot. You can get someone to zoom in like that. Get the Bluefield head coach right behind the bench, the players. And that's a fun shot. As Grace Harvey dished it off. Nice dish inside. Looked like that was Jalen Bruin who converted it to make it 36-9. Here's Kara Brown. Blocked. And Grace Harvey has it with her now. And looked like Broom was crashing on that. But it'll go to Bluefield with 35.2 to go in the third quarter. And Coach Blevins was none too happy about that. Kara Brown now. To the bucket. Got it to fall. 36-11. Abby Persinger with 20 seconds to go. Jalen Boone. Double dribble, they're going to say, and that will give the Beavers a chance to end the quarter with the ball. It's Kara Brown that has it. She'll bring it across the halfway line. 6 seconds to go. Dish inside. Nadal. Shots up. It's in. And that is how the third quarter comes to a close. So after 3 quarters of play, it is a 36-13 game here in Hinton. We were watching River Network coverage of Sectional Girls High School basketball. We'll be back with the fourth quarter after this. Stay tuned, everyone.
Retro Reset Wrestling is coming to you every Thursday at 9 p.m. on the New River Network. See hard-hitting wrestling action from today's rising stars in independent wrestling. If you are a wrestling fan of any generation, let us introduce you to the hottest wrestling promotion in West Virginia. You can also join a live show at the Crossroads Mall. Retro Reset Wrestling is coming to you every Thursday at 9 p.m. on the New River Network.
And we welcome you back in here to Summers County High School here in Hinton, West Virginia. Lucas Berry, John Smith here with you on the New River Network. We are watching Summers County and Bluefield High School in the Region 3 Section 1 semifinals. The loser of this game goes home, and at the moment that appears to be Bluefield's fate. Of course, we have seen crazy things happen in high school basketball, so it's not official yet until the horn blows. But as of right now, it is a tall task for the Beavers here on the road. They have been smothered by one word here, John: Summers County's defense.
Yeah, I mean, at the end of that quarter, they got a few baskets to roll in their favor, so maybe that will continue on in this quarter. And before we get started with this quarter, we definitely want to thank our sponsors again, J.L. Massey and New School Scholars, for their support of this game and making this game happen.
Absolutely. As Abby Persinger got it, Bluefield really, that was a good example of Bluefield's defense.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's really kind of gone unnoticed. But again, we talked about this several times already. These two teams have played twice, and they've both been defensive battles.
Yeah, I mean, if you're only scoring 42 points in a game, there's not a lot of offensive presence there. So it was 42-34, then 34-24. I mean, that's a lot of defensive pressure.
Jump ball here. Not quite to the 19 you and I had that one night no kill.
Yeah, it's not at that point yet, but yeah, I think that might be our first one of the night.
I think it is, yeah. As Kara Brown will bring it ahead for the Beavers. Got it over to Lakin Harvey. Back over to Ayanna Patton. Dowell got it over to Queen Asia Pageant. I heard Coach say Queen, so I'm going to say Queen. Here's Ariana Dowell. Dowell to the bucket, off the front iron. But they get the rebound back to the Beavers, and a tough shot, just again, it won't fall.
And Ariana Dowell, she had a great little drive to the basket. It just wasn't falling for her.
6:59 to go here in the game. And Bluefield got a stop there on the out of bounds. And we'll see if they can chew a little more of this deficit off, bit by bit, piece by piece, as they say. Kara Brown. Three ball is in the air from Patton. She got it. 36-16.
And the bank is still open down here in Summers County.
Oh, yeah, it is. Abby Persinger with it for the home Bobcats. She'll take it herself. In and out, no good. Harvey puts the rebound back up. She won't miss tonight. 38-16.
She's setting a 22 for tonight, Lucas.
Dowell. Harvey. Brown. Cutting it inside, trying to go to Dowell. It's off the mark. Passes, rather. And Cheyenne Smith got it out to Avery Lilly. Jalen Brune ahead. Brune to the bucket. Foul called. So Jalen Brune will go to the line here, shooting 2. First free throw is up. It is good. It is 39-16. Their second free throw is up and in as well, 40-16. As Kara Brown has it for Bluefield. Has her pocket picked by Abby Persinger, who's off to the races. Persinger showed some patience there and some resilience as she puts her own rebound back up, or as the good French coach Chris would say, bagged her own groceries. Putting it right back up and in. 3 balls on the way. It's off the front iron. From number 2 there, Faye Jackson for Bluefield. Here's Jalen Brune rushing again. 44-16. Kara Brown now for the Beavers. 3 balls in the air. It's no good. They will fight for the rebound, and Summers will come out with it, as Abby Persinger will march up the floor. Cheyenne Smith, Grace Harvey. Harvey assessing the situation. Has a cutting Avery Lilly from the foul line. In and out, no good. Bluefield will bring it down. Here's Faye Jackson. No, that was Ayanna Patton, I beg your pardon. Kara Brown. Brown to the bucket, through the foul.
While we have a moment here, Lucas, I just looked up. Mingo Central is leading at the end of the third, 58-15 over Liberty. So it looks like Mingo Central, if they continue at the pace they are, they will be going to Chapmanville, and 4:31 to go in this game. It looks like Summers County will be going to Wyoming East.
2 top-tier matchups, that's for sure. Those could easily be state championship matchups. Those could
absolutely.
Be in Charleston.
And as we mentioned, winner stays. After that game, loser will go to the opposite regional foe. So it's going to be interesting to see how this region shakes up.
I can't wait to follow it.
You got 4 really tough games in Mingo Central, Chapmanville, and Summers County, Wyoming East.
Oh, yeah.
2's going to be second at home.
That's a shame. We've got a whistle here, and I believe it's a timeout being called. Looks like it is. And John, I think we should take it with him.
Absolutely.
So with 4:29 to go here in the contest, 44-16 home Bobcats with the lead. We'll be back after this.
Retro Reset Wrestling is coming to you every Thursday at 9 p.m. on the New River Network. See hard-hitting wrestling action from today's rising stars in independent wrestling. If you are a wrestling fan of any generation, let us introduce you to the hottest wrestling promotion in West Virginia. You can also join a live show at the Crossroads Mall. Retro Reset Wrestling is coming to you every Thursday at 9 p.m. on the New River Network.
Welcome you back in here to Summers County High School, live on location. It's the New River Network coming to you from Hinton as we have a 44-16 game between the host Summers County Bobcats and the visiting Bluefield Beavers here in the Region 3 Section 1 AA sectional semifinals. Reminder, the loser is out of this tournament. The winner moves on to Friday night in New Richmond against Wyoming East. Now at the moment, looks like we're setting up for Wyoming East Summers County round 3. As Abby Persinger had it guarded off to Cheyenne Smith. Over to Avery Lilly being tightly guarded there. Lilly found an outlet in the form of Abby Persinger. Persinger with the basketball now. See what she can do as we're under 4 minutes to go in the game. Dish it inside to Grace Harvey. She's been on fire tonight. Persinger. Tough shot. Got it. Here's Kara Brown now for Bluefield. And that pass is kept in. But again, Summers quick to the pressure. Still up 30. Still pressuring the basketball. As that's a tough shot from Ayanna Patton. She will miss it, but her teammate Faye Jackson will grab the rebound. And a whistle, and it will be Summers County basketball. Didn't quite see what the transgression was, but we'll go with it.
It looked like he caught a walk there, Lucas.
As they get it in now, here's Abby Persinger. Cheyenne Smith. Grace Harvey. Harvey, wide open lane. She got the and one.
And if I'm correct, she has 24 points in this game.
Literally half her team's points right now. We'll remind you that we don't have ESPN statisticians, so that is unofficial. It's like the yellow line you see in football. That is unofficial. Checking into the game for Summers County is number 00, Kaylee Jones. And she will come into the game as Cheyenne Smith heads to the bench. As Grace's second free throw, her extra free throw rather, is off the mark. So it's still half her team's total. Patton tried to get it out to Tanya Smith, and that'll be an over and back here against the Bluefield Beavers. Tanaya Smith, I beg your pardon. I wrote it down wrong. I have Tanya, I need to have Tanaya. Braylon Ferris will inbound for Summers. And she'll get it in to Avery Lee, who got it over to Grace Harvey. Harvey out wide. Harvey trying to go inside, and Bluefield's right there to get it and pick it off, but it looks like it's going to go off a Beaver foot, and Harvey's going to bring it down right in front of the entrance to the visiting locker room. Avery Lilly will inbound. She'll get it in to Kaylee Jones has a wide open shot at the net. She will not miss that. 50-16.
It's pretty safe to say this game has been in control with Summers County. So if you're sitting at home and you're, Coach Davidson and Coach Gore for Chapmanville, and you have this game on. You want to see. Especially if you're Coach Davidson, you're watching this game live, and if you're Coach Gore, you're tuning into D&D to watch, the Mingo Central Liberty game. But it's nice being at home and not having to play.
I'll just ask one thing of the coaches who are watching: don't mute us. Don't do that. I know why you're watching, but come on, little entertainment value never hurt anyone. As they fight for it down below, and Kaylee Jones said, "I'm just going to put it up and make it."
30-second timeout.
30-second timeout. We'll stay right here with $1:34 to go in the contest, because I wanted to talk about, we just mentioned what the teams that have been sitting at home watching this game is. Let's go ahead and come to the conclusion that Summers is probably going to win the game.
Absolutely.
If you're Summers, what are you taking from this game into that game against Wyoming, if anything?
Nothing. That's what I was going to say, nothing, because it's a completely different atmosphere you're going to be in. You host here at this moment. You're the team. You should win this game based off of region, sections, seedings. You're going to Wyoming County, where you've played them already twice this year. You know what Wyoming East is made of. It's a rematch of the rematch of the rematch of the state championship last year. Okay, so there's nothing you take. You have certain things that you have worked on to play Wyoming East. However, you can't let this win be too comfortable.
Three ball is in the air from Ayanna Patton. It's off the mark, and that'll be Summers' ball.
And if you're Wyoming East, are you sitting there going, okay, this day off was great for us. We got to practice. We're now watching on the New River Network this game. And then, we see what they did against Bluefield. But not always what people do in their first game in section is what they're going to do against another opponent.
They'll try to get it in, and they will. And that shot is off the mark, and the Beavers will reset things here. Again, don't have a number for 32, but she puts the shot up, and it's just no good. Coach Gore says she does not have us on mute. So thank you, Coach Gore. Tough shot. Got it to go. And they don't have a name for 32, I'm sorry to say, but she made a tough shot. And Coach Blevins wants to talk about it.
And that tells you something about our broadcast. Coach Gorsuch in Chapmanville right now watching this. Which is a blessing for girls getting exposure, and we appreciate the exposure that we are able to get out for these girls. But we appreciate the people who view this at home, because without your support, we wouldn't be able to do what we do.
Kaylee Cole has it for Summers, and she'll dish it off. Couldn't get a number on that, but the shot is up, and it finally goes in. Looked like that was number 12. And if so, that would be, I don't have a 12 on this roster, so I don't have a number. Don't have a name. I do have a score at 54-20. As we have 14 seconds to go here in the contest, as Summers County will have it now. That's number 23, Allison Lambert, as she gave it away. Bluefield will try to get something here as their season is about to come to an end. With 1.9 seconds, we get a jump ball. Looks like it'll be going by way of Summers.
And Summers County, like you said, will take that trip down to New Richmond again, as they have. And we had that game.
Yeah, we did.
The last time they went to New Richmond. Unfortunately, we will not have that game this week, because we will be doing their boys game on Friday. So Summers County's won this game. Get ready to go play in the sectional championship, Region 1, Section 1, against the defending state champion Wyoming East Lady Warriors.
And we'd like to take this time. I know it wasn't the record they would have wanted, but let's congratulate Bluefield on a heck of a season. Unfortunately, it comes to an end tonight, but you know what? I always feel like you hate it to see the seniors go, because that's what this is all really about.
Yeah, it's tough. This is their last time they're going to put on a jersey for their respective school, community, and the place that they grew up. So it is tough. for the girls that are moving on. But let this be a lesson of life. Life
Yes.
doesn't always go the way that you want it to. However, there's going to be good days and bad days, but we're going to continue on, and that's what we're going to do. Final thoughts. Let's talk about final thoughts.
Let's do it. Well, the first thing I would say is, for Summers, congratulations, you won. Now you gotta go play Wyoming East. Have fun with that.
I was talking to somebody earlier about this game. Coach Lawson, actually, from Shady Spring. I said, well, Winger has to go to New Richmond. He's like, man, that's a great prize to have to go to, because New Richmond's not an easy place to play, and Wyoming East is so tough. But congratulations to Summers County, way to make it to your sectional championship. Worst thing that happens is you do lose, and you're going to go play for a chance to still make it to the state championship.
It's basically
in the state tournament.
It's effectively double elimination.
Yeah, at that point it is. You win this game, then you're good. Final thoughts from me on this game. Summers County's pressure. Summers County's they're big. Grace Harvey with 24 points made the difference of this game. Bluefield couldn't get a basket fall. I mean, it was just that simple. Bluefield couldn't get a basket fall. They gave effort the entire night, but the basket just wasn't, the ball just wasn't going in the basket, and things was not in their favor tonight. If you're Summers County, you enjoy this win tonight, but you go back to work tomorrow.
Exactly.
And if you're Bluefield, you live on the memories that you made, and you get ready for next season.
Here's my final thought. You and I are going to have a lot of fun with Wyoming East West Side.
Yeah. The boys are going. It's going to be a great game Friday night, guys. If you haven't tuned into a Wyoming East West Side game, it doesn't matter if they are 0-20, both of them. That gym will be packed.
Yeah,
I'm just going to tell you that gym's going to be packed, and both coaches are looking to win.
Oh yeah.
It's that simple. It's that simple. You go
1-19. So long as that's the one, you're okay.
It don't matter. That's the game they want to win. So Friday night at 7:00 from New Richmond, we will be live with you
on the New River Network. What a 2 nights of basketball in New Richmond.
Yeah.
What a 2 nights of basketball.
If you live in New Richmond, if you're not at the New Richmond or at Wyoming East Gym, or the War Zone as they call it in football, if you're not there on Thursday night to support your girls and Friday night to support your boys, they might kick you out of Wyoming County.
They really might.
So
they really might. Well, we're going to get the heck out of here because I got to drive back to Fayetteville. So I'm going to try to do this at a decent hour.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, for everyone here at the New River Network, Jared Ewing on the camera, Darren McGuffin throwing the switch, is John Smith with me. I am Lucas Berry saying thank you so much for watching, and good night, everyone, from Hinton, West Virginia.